Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Well, today it appears that Dartzeel, the high-end audio manufacturer from Switzerland, is out of business. Now, I want to make sure I say this. Allegedly out of business. There was a post that was made by a very well-known audio reviewer that's worked for Absolute Sound and many other publications. And I'm going to read what this reviewer said on a forum. He said, "My best information from several different sources is that Dartzeel is out of business and has been for several months. Although no one seems to be talking about it and I have been unable to verify it, I would certainly want to clarify the situation before sinking any money into any of their products, new or used." One of the things that I want to say is, why would a reviewer make such a bold statement, right? Because it can be damaging to a brand, right? It could be very, very bad for Dartzeel. If this is just a rumor, okay, and he's not really sure what he's saying, then it could be really hurtful. However, I gotta say this, I don't think that Roy would make such a statement without having some sort of receipts for what he's saying, right? Without having some sort of information from very close sources to this issue. So I am on the fence. It might be true. It might not be true. However, what I ended up doing was calling the Dartzeel US distributor, John Stone. And we had a brief conversation this morning because I wanted to get to the source. I wanted to find out, is this true or not true? Okay. And he assured me that the brand is still alive. They're still servicing product. They're still in business, okay? And so the only thing he said to me, though, was that they are going through a reorganization or restructuring, perhaps Dartzeel 2.0, okay? So I offered him, okay, my platform, my channel, to come front and center and address this situation. If indeed it's false, and they are not out of business, I said, you need to get right in front of this problem and address the masses. Tell everyone that's not the case, that Dartzeel is still alive and perfectly healthy and up and running. He said to me that at this time, he is going to defer to the president of Dartzeel, Herb, okay? He is going to be the guy that will decide how they address this statement. If indeed this happens to be true, and again, I don't have all the information just yet, I will say to you that it's pretty sad, okay? But if it isn't true, okay, this is quite shocking that someone in the audio industry would make such a bold statement. But remember one thing when it comes to social media. Once you get it out there, it's gone forever. All it takes is one screenshot, and it doesn't matter what you do after that, okay? It doesn't matter if you delete the post. It doesn't matter if you edit your post, okay? At the end of the day, you have to have full accountability and responsibility for what you do, which is why I'm repeating myself again. Dartzeel is allegedly out of business. I have offered Dartzeel my microphone to address the situation, if that is true or false. So now I'm just simply waiting on them to contact me and utilize my platform to make a formal statement. One thing you guys need to understand about many of these high-end brands, okay, and in this case, we're talking about Swiss brands. So if we're talking about Swiss brands, we are talking about Goldman, CH Precision, Solution, Dartzeel, only to name a few. Remember, they are fighting for territory here in the United States. They are fighting to position themselves in the US. So you're always going to see this beef that a lot of these brands have against each other. And rumor has it that Roy Gregory's wife, okay, is like a marketing person for CH Precision. Okay, I have known this for quite some time. But again, it didn't bother me. I don't care or anything. So I'm just wondering, is this a power move on their part to disintegrate Dartzeel, or are they leaking information in advance? I don't know how to think about this. But I will say to you that oftentimes when this information is passed around publicly, such as this post by a well-known reviewer, yeah, there is something that's going on. There's certainly something happening, some noise that's happening within the brand. And all we need now is some clarity as to what's going on. All right. So my only advice with the situation is, until Dartzeel decides to make a formal statement, whether it is on my channel or a forum somewhere or on their own platform, okay, I would hold back from buying any Dartzeel products until this dust settles. Okay, I will come back hopefully with more information about this entire situation and to finally put this noise to rest for good or bad. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned for more. Peace.